Look carefully, man. This wretched thing is a darkspawn. They're strong and
Só,
but don't listen to
só
those
tô jogando por jogar.
they can be killed.
Que eu,
Stick them with your sword and
esse
after.
foi o único que eu joguei.
Their blood is black as sin and poisonous.
This is supposed to be the battle that sends these darkspawn back underground.
E eu nem comecei com essa a raça que eu tô no caso. Foi elfo, eu acho. Elfo da floresta, alguma coisa assim.
This should be easy enough.
My faith sustains me. I shall not fear 10,000. Blessed are they who stand before the corrupt and the wicked, and do not falter.
Aí agora eu vou jogar pra tentar jogar os outros dois.
There are lots of darkspawn, different kinds.
Tá faltando gente aqui.
Sisters and gentlefolk, we stand here on the eve.
Por algum motivo não salvou de onde eu parei. Provavelmente porque eu esqueci de salvar também.
Action is inadvisable. Welcome, young man.
E é você, meu
I
amigo.
am one of the tranquil, my friend. I am of the circle of Magi. But instead of casting spells and reading tomes, I spend my time enchanting. It is a time-consuming process, but invaluable. Enchantment provides the circle its wealth. Certainly we would not get by on charity.
Fala de forma encantamento. Por que você fala de forma estranha, amigão?
This way. Do you know why those with magical talent are feared? Not sinful in and of itself. They claim it leads to sin. And there is a basis for that argument. Those with magical talent attract demons and spirits. We can be possessed easily and thus become horrors known as abominations. Even those with minor talents attract hungry spirits. Anyone with the power may learn blood magic from these demons. Hence, we are considered dangerous. This is our curse. Thus, I was made tranquil, stripped of emotions and talent. I am no longer dangerous.
Faz sentido, amigão. A prática é terrível. Talvez eles devem tranquilizar todos os magos. Alguém está tranquilo. Uma pausa.
Our forehead is branded with magic, which stills our talent and mind. The process is irreversible as far as I am aware.
Essa
It
é uma
might
parte
seem
horrível.
such to you, but I feel no horror. I am content to serve in my role.
Falar de outra coisa, amigo.
What may I assist you with?
Que é
It is
encantamentos.
the practice of folding magical lyrium into items first practiced by the dwarves. The Tranquil have learned their runes, and we use them to apply a variety of magical effects. We create the glow lights, as well as the magic staff or the flaming blade. The irony, perhaps, is that it is our very disconnection to our former talents that allows the Tranquil to work with lyrium so. A true mage could not. Runes exist that hold the power of the elements that increase strength or swiftness. Almost any spell can be given permanency, given enough skill and lyrium. Naturally, the greater the power required, the more expensive the rune will become to create. True power comes with a price, as we know only too well. Goodbye.
Vai embora, amigão.
So, any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle? Like?
How do you do?
Well, you're not what I thought you'd be. The name's
Quem é tu,
Davos.
amigão?
It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit. I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
O que tem os ermos?
Right on the northern edge of the Kukari Wilds here, miles and miles of savage country. My home village isn't far, and I grew up on tales about the wilds. Even been in there a few times. Scary place.
Eles nos mandaram para um perigo, porque eles nos mandariam à floresta, porque os ermos são assustadores. Agora estão para o exército acampar. Vamos ver porque que eles são tão assustadores.
And now Darkspawn. What isn't to be scared of? It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice.
Estou te obrigando, amigão.
To go after what Duncan saved me from. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
Vai lá, amigão. Também vou aumentar mais a 8, talvez. Aí. Eu tinha mais uma opção aqui. Oh, tá. Enfermaria, o carinha ali. Fui aqui.
On it.
Tá, ali eu vou pra onde eu tenho que ir, mas eu não quero fazer isso ainda não. E aí, tiozão?
Have you seen an elf running about? Young woman, red hair, carrying a suit of chain. Blast it. Where did she go? That suit better be patched up when she gets back, or by the maker up. Oh, pardon my manners. My troubles are no concern of yours, I'm sure. Oh, I'm the quartermaster. Did you come for supplies?
Esse dia ajuda pra encontrar a
Better
garota.
things to do than run errands for me. I can find her myself. Arms and armor for the most
Tem
part.
aí.
It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course, to keep morale up, you understand.
As
As
outras
long as you keep
mercadorias.
it quiet.
Não tem dinheiro pra nada dessas merdas. Valeu, amigão. Comerciante, beleza, eu sei disso aqui. E aí, tia?
Ah, I suspect you are one of the new Grey Wardens. Will you accept the Maker's blessing?
Ah,
Then
vou
I bless
aceitar.
you, Grey Warden, in the name of Andraste and the Maker above. May the chant of light carry your name to the ears of our Lord.
Valeu, tia. Consigo falar contigo não, amigão? Não, né? falar logo com esse maluco de novo.
Finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner. I don't suppose you've come to sentence me.
Você foi sentenciado, amigão.
They put someone like me in a cage until someone important has time to decide what to do with me. I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you. All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving. I expect nobody thought of it with all the battles and such.
Eu vou ver o que eu posso fazer.
He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
Tá. Primeiro. Vamos.
Death is no failure, my friend.
Ai, ai,
Should
ai,
it find,
ai.
you will not have failed your king. You will have served your maker. Die in this battle, and when you stand before
Eles não.
You there. Elf, what's your name?
Ah, it's Rick, sir.
Go tell Sir Logan that the war party's ready to begin.
You may not want to remain here long, Warden. Most of these men...
Ah, I suspect you are one of the new Grey Wardens. Will you accept the Maker's blessing? Then I bless you
Entendi, vamos lá.
in the name of Andraste and...
Valeu.
Huh. Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner. I don't suppose you've come to sentence me. No. They put someone like me in a cage until someone important has time to decide what to do with me. I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you. All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving. I expect nobody thought of it with all the battles and such. Just ask my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
E aí,
Lucky
virou.
dog. You Grey Wardens get to ride with the king while I'm left with the drudgery of guarding this deserter. They should have just hanged him. Put his head on a pike as an example. I can't just let him go, can I? The army will figure out what to do with him. Probably just waiting for someone important to make a decision. Then they'll hang him, I expect. And I can go and do something else. They say he was recruited before the war up in Dinnerham. Probably figured he'd never have to fight if he served the king, right? Why does anyone want to desert? Because he thinks he's going to die and he's a bloody coward, that's why. Either that or he's been listening to a bunch of hogwash about how the Darkspawn will drag you off and eat you. I can't just let him go, can I? The army will figure out what to
Isso
do.
é uma merda.
Probably just waiting for someone important to make a decision. Then they'll hang him, I expect. And I can go and do something else. Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation. Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine. So, it's not up to me to make sure he gets fed. Sure, you've got better things to do than speaking to prisoners, I hope.
Hail to you.
Ah, como é que eu vou fazer isso?
Hello again, Warden. May the Maker guard you in the coming battle.
You may not want to remain here long, Warden. Most of these men have been tainted by
Bom dia.
blood.
Well,
Falar de novo
you're not
contigo,
what I
amigão.
thought you'd be.
É, ué. E aí, Luís?
The name's Davith. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit.
Eu mesmo, cara.
I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds. We're right on the northern edge of the Kukari wilds here.
Rapaz, cara.
Miles of savage country. My home village isn't far, and I grew up on
Tô
tales
ainda
about the
trabalhando.
wilds. Even
Já
been in there
saiu.
a few times. Scary place. Cannibals, beasts, witches, and now Darkspawn. What isn't to be scared of?
Ah, e tu arrumou aquelas bombas lá ou ainda nada?
I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice.
Pelo amor de Deus, cara.
I've got nowhere else to go after what Duncan saved me from. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for
É isso. Acontece, acontece.
Welcome, young man.
Fala que não.
I am one of the tranquil.
Que isso?
I am of the circle of Magi. But
Mexendo aquilo lá deve ser horroroso, cara, dependendo de quando que é aqueles PC lá.
enchanting. It is a time consuming,
Tenho uma dó de você.
but invaluable.
E ainda mais se aquilo lá for de escola. Aquilo lá é de escola ou é de outro setor?
Not get by on charity.
Então tem um monte de coisa que pode ser, que nem memória RAM que talvez for pau. Tem também a entrada de vídeo que pode ter, sei lá, só parar de funcionar. Pode ter sido também alguma das pontes dele, que também foi de ralo. Tu não tem nenhuma plaquinha de vídeo e sei lá, como é que fala? Só pra você fazer teste lá não, né?
Allow me to put it this way. Do you know why?
Mas normalmente é memória RAM, sei lá, tira ela lá, passa uma folha sulfite ou uma borracha. Aí depois você coloca de novo. Aí se não for nenhum desses daí, bom seria você vir com uma placa de vídeo. Aí dá pra ver do que é.
Itself, they claim it leads to sin, and there is a basis for that argument. Those with magical talent attract demons and spirits. We can be possessed easily and thus become horrors known as abominations. Even those with minor talents attract
assim, eu não
hungry
sei se
spirits.
eles fazem algum barulho, tipo assim, eu não sei se tem speaker neles. Normalmente quando tem speaker, eles dão uns apitos. Se eu me lembro, se apitar 3 vezes vai ser as memórias. Mas aí tem que ter o speakerzinho lá dentro.
Our forehead is branded with magic,
tem isso,
which
então.
stills our talent and mind.
Não, exatamente, os PC de 2008, pô.
As far as I am aware.
Pode amor, vida carro, é foda, pô.
You do? I feel nothing.
É
As the
foda.
name suggests, my existence
Mas tenta lá, pô. A memória deve...
life, productive, and no danger to anyone. Surely that is not a terrible thing. Perhaps we may speak of something else. Do you need assistance? It is the practice of folding magical lyrium into items first practiced by the dwarves. The Tranquil have learned their runes, and we use them to apply a variety of magical effects. We create the glow lights, as well as the magic staff or the flaming blade. The irony, perhaps, is that it is our very disconnection to our former talents that allows the Tranquil to work with lyrium so. A true mage could not. Runes exist that hold the
Assim, a
power
melhor
of
coisa
the
que você
elements.
faz é tirar essa memória
Almost any
Pensei que não tá
spell can
passando
be given
nada
permanency,
e colocar
given enough skill and
num que
living.
tava funcionando.
Naturally,
Aí
the
você
greater the
se
power required, the
parar,
more
aí você já sabe o
expensive the
problema.
rune will become to create. True power comes with a price, as we know only too.
Ou os 4 não tá acendendo nada.
Goodbye.
O que que é? Falou só 2 aqui. E não tá funcionando.
Maker above, hear the prayers of your sons and daughters. We who betrayed your prophet Andraste now beg your forgiveness. Do not abandon us in our darkest hours.
You found our tent, I see. Is there something you need? Alistair can help you with those. I had hoped he would be back by now.
Watch over Terran Road. Give him the wisdom to bring us victory against the scourge of shadow. Watch over Pharrell.
Faltando gente aqui, não tá não.
Look carefully, man. This wretched thing is a darkspawn.
This is supposed to be the battle that sends these
Eu passei por aqui.
As you wish.
My faith says I should wander the drift.
Valeu, tia. E aí, tiozão?
Hello? I'm sorry, is there something you needed?
Você quer dizer com isso?
Around the camp. You have a message for me? You want to talk to me? I'm not in trouble, am I?
Está?
I don't think so. I'm one of the king's servants, which means I run messages around and make deliveries all day long. If you fall behind, you get the switch from the quartermaster. Oh, I wish I were back at the palace. There are far more places to hide. I better go. If the quartermaster sees me chatting, he'll think I'm being lazy, and that'll be my hide. But it was nice talking to someone. Hello again. You need something now? Oh, all right. Nice to see you again.
There we go. Tá faltando um idiota aqui, cara.
Different kinds. We're getting reported in.
Não vou lembrar onde que ele tá. Vamos passar por aqui. Posso entrar ali.
Soldiers of Pharrell, my sisters and gentlefolk.
Aqui eu já falei, aquele idiota ali eu também falei. Sai daí, tia.
Have you seen an elf running about? Young woman, red hair.
Vou falar contigo ainda de novo, cara.
Blast it. Where did she go? That suit better be patched up when she gets back, or by the maker up. Oh, pardon my manners. My troubles are no concern of yours, I'm sure. Oh, I'm the quartermaster. Did you come for supplies? Oh, I'm sure you have better things to do than run errands for me. I can find them myself. Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course. To keep morale up, you understand. Let me know what you'd like.
Vamos ver aqui.
again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps?
Vou ver as outras mercadorias e ver se tem alguma coisa pro idiota lá comer. Bem não, vai pra merda então, amigão.
How do you do?
Welcome, young man. Goodbye.
Vai, amigão.
Yen, don't the Grey Wardens need you? Off you go. I have preparations to make for this battle, and I won't be distracted.
Greetings. King Kalen is not in his tent right now? I believe he's with the Grey Wardens in camp, drinking. He holds them in high regard, you know, as his father did. As you wish.
Valeu.
You approach the tent of Tairn Loghain. State your business. He's inside, but I don't think it's my place to discuss his activities. Very well.
Hail to you.
Faltam duas pessoas aqui, velho. Me fala.
May the Maker preserve us all. They say the Darkspawn.
Aqui também.
What do you need? You haven't brought more instructions from the Tairn, I hope. Tairn Loghain has changed our scouting route a dozen times. If you're not from the Tairn, what do you want? We're busy. My thanks. There is hunting to be done.
Já vi isso aqui da outra vez, não tô muito afim não. Valeu, amigo. Tá, fecha aqui.
Hail. You're one of Duncan's new recruits, correct? I can't let you through to the Korkari Wilds until he gives the word. Take care.
Aqui querem. Mira.
You need to convince them. We've got to run. The Darkspawn are coming. I saw them. We're gonna die.
I apologize, Warden. He's been like this ever since they found him in the wilds. The commander who brought him here didn't seem to think so.
You can feel it, can't you? They taint the land, turn it black and sick. Oh, you can feel it inside. They'll come out of that forest and spread. Like caterpillars covering a tree. They'll swallow us whole.
That's quite enough out of you. You need to calm yourself, my good man.
They were everywhere. I saw them.
I apologize if the soldier disturbed you. Ever since they found him in the wilds, he's been like this.
It hurts so much.
It's so sad.
Não fala mais comigo, né?
May the Maker guard you in the coming battle.
Não posso por ali também. Não encontrei mais ninguém também nessa merda. Eu vou falar com outro idiota ali logo.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
Jeez.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
Desculpa, o que é? Tá muito estranho, não sei exatamente o que dizer. Tem uma coisa aí a dizer.
Oh, nothing. Just trying to find a bright side to all this. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage? And that makes you Duncan's new recruit, I suppose. Glad to meet you. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining. Right, that was the name. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before? When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
Tá. Todos os
Davith and Sir
recrutas.
Jory are here in the camp. Have you met them? Right, that cut purse Duncan conscripted. I'm not sure what Duncan sees in him, to be honest. Keep an eye out, maybe we'll see the other one, or I can track him down later. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Equipe tática. Táticas, personalizado. Tá. Ver o que dá pra eu fazer assim mesmo, se não cada distância. É assim por enquanto. Vai ficar contigo não, amigão. Vou voltar pro meu boneco. Faltando um imbecil. Vou ver se eu falo com esse
Don't
idiota
expect
aqui.
it was an enlightening conversation. Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine. So, it's not up to me to make sure he gets fed. Sure, you've got better things to do than speaking to prisoners, I hope.
Yeah.
Yes? What about? Then let's get a move on.
Valeu, amigão, não tô afim de falar contigo não. Foda-se, amigão, você vai ficar preso aí mesmo, eu não sei como é que ele tira daí não. É muito trampo. Deixa eu ir logo pra cá. E aí, tiozão?
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the maids, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
I apologize, Duncan. I'll go collect who we're missing.
Vai lá, amigo.
This is Sir Jory, a knight from Redcliffe.
How'd you do?
And this, of course, is the recruit that Duncan said he was bringing.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Kokari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit.
Vamos ver. Fico precisando do sangue deles.
I'll explain more once you've returned.
Aqui é a segunda tarefa.
An archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
Vamos encontrar isso aí.
Overgrown ruin by now, but the sealed chest should remain intact. Alistair will guide you to the area you need to search.
Vamos lá.
The scrolls contain treaties promising support, treaties that may prove valuable in the days to come. Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Deixa. Eu sei táticas. Valeu. As táticas. Tô personalizando. Não vou mexer nisso aqui também não.
Let's get started. Hail. I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
Pode deixar, amigão. Bem, você também vai lá atacar logo, amigo.
Or do you actually think you have a chance? Right.
Meu amigo.
Strike and kill.
Nossa.
Push them back. Let's make this quick, shall we? Only one can stand. To the death!
Ali lobo, pega tudo. Pega tudo isso aqui também.
As you wish.
Não.
Let's get started.
Vamos lá. Lembra onde que é? O mapa tá todo apagado. Eu vi. Caminhozinho dos lobos. Carta. Olha, cadê a carta? Aqui. Não consigo. Adicionada a missão. Cara para já editar. Ah, meu querido filho. Queria saber que você deseja seguir meus passos e levar a palavra do Criador aos não iluminados. Eu queria que você tivesse escolhido um local menos perigoso para fazer isso. Peço desculpa por processo. Peço desculpa por ir precocemente aos ermos, filho. Mas eu queria montar um acampamento e dar essas coisas. Você. Assim desrespeitaram quem tem habilidade de sobrevivência nos ermos, por isso eu esperava conseguir um apoio antes de você chegar. Talvez estabelecer um acordo com a tribo local para que eu tivesse amigos assim que você chegasse. Quando você chegar aos ermos, você achará difícil de navegar. Eu anotei alguns blocos abaixo. Se você segui-los, eles levarão a um local que eu já explorei e deixei alguns suprimentos para você. Se eu estiver perdido, tente voltar àquela marca e eu o encontrarei. Marcação seguinte, iniciado na estrada dos ermos, vindo de Ostagar. O provável encostado numa construção arruinada, passe por uma ponte de árvore caída, passe por uma coisa submersa que está à direita.
my blood. They're too tough.
As you wish.
Tudo, pegar tudo também.
I'm bleeding.
Viu, amigão? Bacana.
This should be easy enough.
Tá, eu vou ver isso aqui. Eu vou voltar aqui e pegar esses dois negócios. Tá. Próximo. O próximo. Próximo.
No mercy! We must be victorious!
Pô, acabou. Isso aqui.
As you wish.
Cadê aqui? O que é isso aqui? Adiós, G-Side, vamos ver. Botão com essas coisas. Era perícia de talento, mapa, táticas.
This should be easy enough.
Onde que tá o outro aqui? Próximo. Tá, deixa eu continuar. isso.
Stay still! Do not falter! Only one shall stand! On it.
That flower, white with a red center. The kennel master at Ostagar was asking about those. The kennel master said this flower can help dogs that get sick from biting darkspawn. At any rate, he was offering a reward if someone went into the wilds and brought him one. Might want to think about it is all.
Deu pra mim? Oh.
Right.
Não, tu tá morrendo, cara. Isso aí. Não morreu?
We're still alive.
Vou fazer um negocinho aqui, cadê? Né? Tentação, usar, cadê? Poderosas. Não. Atacado por um ataque à distância. Para habilidade. Tamanho ofensivo. Ofensivo. Show. Jota. Vamos usar aqui. Travar. Outro idiota aqui também. menor que 25%. Que é padrão mesmo, foda-se. Voltar pro meu lugar. Olha uma carta. Cada dia, né? Que difícil, tem que ser uma carta que escreverei. Tem tido dificuldades em contar Send. Entregar nada para o criador ouvindo. Tanta evidência de sua passagem, parece que eles saíram apressadamente dessas áreas, possivelmente em fuga das chamadas para das trevas. Supostamente estão se reunindo nos ermos em números ainda maiores. Deixam a arma e tudo mais que podia, meu filho. Eu tentarei encontrá-lo assim que eu encontrar um local seguro. Eu espero que você fique em segurança. Com sorte nos encontraremos novamente. Se você a vê-la, diga a tua mãe que eu a amo e cuide da nossa família. Pode deixar, amigão. Darei mensagem pro menino. Foda-se. Imagens, por história. Eu vejo. Ali ainda não foi de onde eu foi. Beleza. Senhores.
As you wish.
Tem mais uma plantinha, mas eu não preciso mais. Vou passar por ali. Vou passar por aqui. Calma aí, nem cheguei perto ainda.
This part
get started.
Vento de cobre. Os caras estão brigando ali. O problema é deles. Padrão aqui. Você, amigão. Abre aqui, por favor. Beleza. Então merda. Idiota lá na puta que pariu.
Right to the face! Don't say I didn't warn you!
On it.
Tá. E aqui o que eu tenho? Oh, nossa. Couro. Tá bom. Na verdade, foi. Teu escudo. Aqui que eu tava, né? Aí.
Cursed. Creatures.
Os caras mataram os lobinhos, velho. Oi, amigão.
Here we go.
Acabou. Nada. E senhor missionário guerreiro. Pega aí. JJ. Lá na missão. Grande última vontade. É um testamento da última vontade de Riga, missionário. Orador orgulhoso da palavra do Criador. Eu vim para entoar o canto, mas temo morrerei aqui na treva. Deixe tudo que eu trouxe comigo e minha esposa, jeta. Se o leitor deste bilhete for caridoso, eu errei um cross-selado do nosso acampamento que está anilhado em uma ruína devinteriana, nos limites acidentadas ermas. Eu e meu desejo que um cofre encontre minha esposa vermelho, em que ele esteja selado quando ela recebê-la. Minha esposa e meu filho, peço desculpa pelo meu trabalho me tirar de vocês, mas eu sei que eu morro a servir do Criador. Tá bom, amigão? Tá pausado.
Right.
Yes?
Não,
Hey, I'm
amigão.
following you, aren't I?
Tava tu. Não tem capacidade nem pra abrir a merda de um baú desses. Parabéns.
Destroy the beast.
Say your prayers! Make this quick!
Vou continuar só com espada e escudo, não vou trocar não.
As you wish.
Aqui também. Tá pra cá, né? Cadê? É você aqui, não? É.
This should be easy enough.
Tá vendo? Bora. Falta aqui. Alertor faminto. Depois eu vejo. Aqui. Tá, só falta vir pra cá mesmo. Pegar esse aqui primeiro, ô filha da puta. Acabou. Muito obrigado. Tá. Alertam sobre um antigo esconderijo nos ermos. Tá.
Darkspawn approaching. Watch for their blood.
Caralho, seu merda. Foda, hein? Vamos sair logo dessa bosta.
Right to the face! Too slow!
Você viu? Eu quase fui queimado. Imagina se tivesse sido queimado, hein? Ora.
As you wish. Let's get started.
Deu merda. Nada, dinheiro. Aquele ali, cara. Tem espaço ainda. Vamos ver. Poxa. Isso aqui. Coisa horrível. Eu vou tirar isso aqui. Foda-se. Cara, o idiota. Não vou ali ainda não. Vamos aqui. Tá.
Well, well. What have we here? Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey? What say you, Scavenger or intruder?
Nenhum dos dois.
'Tis a tower no longer. The wilds have obviously claimed this desiccated corpse. I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
She's a witch of the wilds, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there, handsome lad. Tell me your name and I shall tell you mine. Let us be civilized. Now that is a proper civil greeting, even here in the wilds. You may call me Morrigan. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer? You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
How very eloquent. How does one steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened. Twas my mother, in fact.
Sua mãe?
Yes, my mother. Did you assume I spawned from a log?
A thieving, weird talking log, perhaps.
Not all in the wilds are monsters. Flowers grow as well as toads. If you wish, I will take you to my mother. 'Tis not far from here, and you may ask her for your papers if you like.
We should get those treaties, but I dislike this Morrigan's sudden appearance. It's too convenient.
Why not? I do not meet many people here. Are you all so mistrustful?
Não, conta sobre sua mãe primeiro.
Prefers her privacy, but I imagine she will be curious enough why you were here. Come, see for yourself.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
Pelo amor de Deus, cara.
This forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you.
Vamos lá.
Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, Davith. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There is a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Do you possess a different viewpoint? Or do you believe as the others do? If you must protest so quickly, perhaps I need not ask. So much about you is uncertain, and yet I believe. Do I? Why, it seems I do.
So this is a dreaded Witch of the Wilds.
Witch of the Wilds, huh? Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never admit it. Oh, how she dances under the moon.
They did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True, they came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them?
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this Blight's threat is greater than they realize. Either the threat is more, or they realize less. Or perhaps the threat is nothing. Or perhaps they realize nothing. Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
It's not me.
I apologize if the soldier disturbed you. Ever since they found him in the wilds, he's been like this. So sad.
Hello again, Warden.
Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation.
Amigo, você ainda tá...
Did he now?
Since
nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine. 10 silver. Well, feed him if you want to. I had nothing to do with it, though. If anyone asks why he's burping, I'm gonna say it was you. Just so you know.
Deixa o idiota.
So? Brought me some food, have you? I'm so hungry I could faint dead away. Much obliged. You're a kind soul, you are. May Andraste herself rain blessings upon you.
Deixa eu lembrar aqui. Duncan. É, tudo ali com o idiota. Primeiro deixa eu entregar a plantinha pro menino aqui.
Greetings. Are you one of the Grey Wardens that went into the wilds? Did you happen to see any white flowers?
Sim, pada tem uma...
I don't know for sure that the flower will aid my poor hounds, but it's worth trying. I have, let's see, 20 silver to offer as a reward for it.
Tá, deixa eu me ver. Necessário não, deixa os cachorrinhos viver.
Perhaps we won't lose as many hounds today as I'd feared. Hound seems to be doing much better.
Não dá pra falar com nenhum deles. Só tem esse idiota aqui, né?
So you returned from the wilds. Have you been successful? Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately. I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later. As could any darkspawn you might face in battle. You would not have been chosen, however, if I did not think you had a chance to survive.
Let's go then. I'm anxious to see this joining now.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
Calma aí, amigo.
I know that my wife is in Highover with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight. Night. Try not to wet your trousers until the ritual starts.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures?
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
At the beginning, the Grey Wardens have been charged with finding those who were strong enough to attempt the joining and recruiting them into our ranks for the good of all. Not all who drink the blood will survive, and those who do are forever changed. This is why the joining is a secret. It is the price we pay. We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
Davith, step forward.
Maker's breath.
I am sorry, Davith. Step forward.
I have a wife, a child. Had I known...
There is no turning back.
No! You ask too much. There is no glory in this.
I am sorry. But the joining is not yet complete. You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good. From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden.
Yeah, way.
It is finished. Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
How do you feel?
Such is what it
takes to be a Grey Warden.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
Take some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king. The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
O cachorro apareceu aqui do nada. É direto ali. Vamos salvar.
Loghain, my decision is final. I will stand by the Grey Wardens in this assault.
You risk too much, Kalen. The Darkspawn Horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the front lines.
That's the case. Perhaps we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion that we need the Orlesians to defend ourselves.
It is not a fool notion. Our arguments with the Orlesians are a thing of the past, and you will remember who is king.
How fortunate Marek did not live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the young lord from Highever I met earlier. I understand congratulations are in order. Every Grey Warden is needed now. You should be honored to join their ranks.
Your fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Kalen. We must attend to reality.
Fine. Speak your strategy. The Grey Wardens and I draw the Darkspawn into charging our lines, and then?
You will alert the tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from cover.
To flank the Darkspawn, I remember. This is the Tower of Ishal in the ruins, yes? Well, who shall light this beacon?
I have a few men stationed there. It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done.
You rely on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
Enough of your conspiracy theories, Loghain. Grey Wardens battle the Blight no matter where they're from.
Your Majesty, you should consider the possibility of the Archdemon appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, the tower and its beacon are unnecessary. The
We
Circle
will
of
not
Magi...
trust any lives to your spells, Mage. Save them for the Darkspawn.
Enough! This plan will suffice. The Grey Wardens will light the beacon.
Thank you, Loghain. I cannot wait for that glorious moment. The Grey Wardens battle beside the King of Ferelden to stem the tide of evil.
Yes, Kalen. A glorious moment for us all.
Yeah, amigo.
You heard the plan. You and Alistair will go to the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
What? I won't be in the battle.
This is by the King's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Tern Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs 2 Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right?
The tower is on the other side of the gorge from the King's camp, the way we came when we arrived. You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley. We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for. The battle is about to begin. Once I leave, move quickly. You'll have less than an hour.
We soil our drawers, that's what.
If it does, leave it to us. I want no heroics from either of you. Stay with the Terran's men and guard the tower. If you are needed, we will send word. Then I must join the others. From here, you two are on your own. Remember, you are both Grey Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan, may the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all.
Olá, amigo. Daga. Todos os atributos. Cadê o comerciante de... Tá fechado. também. Transmissão. Só isso mesmo.
The plan will work, Your Majesty.
Of course it will. The Blight ends here.
Let's cross the bridge and get to the tower.
Sei que eu tô com sobrecarga, mas pera lá. Aí. Então 9 pontos. Aí. Treinamento de combate perícia, olharinha, batalha. Isso aqui mesmo. Tá. Pensar. Pessoal, tenho 5 negócios. Também. O negócio das mãos, foda-se. Esse aqui. Cachorrinho aqui também. Isso em defesa, vamos ver aqui. A resistência, possível isso aqui. Amigão, o que você tem? Templário. Presa. Força. Força mental também, foda-se. Nível 9. Não tem nada de interessante. Aqui também, foda-se.
They're everywhere. You're Grey Wardens, aren't you? The tower, it's been taken.
What are you talking about, man? Taken how?
The Darkspawn came up through the lower chambers. They're everywhere. Most of our men are dead.
Then we have to get to the beacon and light it ourselves.
Pois é, amigão. Infelizmente é isso.
Very well.
You're mine!
Nice.
Let's get started.
Funcionando.
Let's get started.
Na frente, caralho.
This should be easy enough.
Tá. Tem aqui, amigão. Nice.
Right.
Tá. Caralho. Caralho. Por aí, seu merda. Tá, primeiro esses idiotinhas.
Oh no, you don't!
Poção aí, amigão, você também. Vou matar esse irmão.
Here we go! Let's get started. On it.
Yeah, that's right. What did I tell you?
Destrói esse aqui. Esse aqui.
Right.
Trancado, foda-se. Tem um ácido. Tá.
Right.
This is it! There's so many!
As you wish.
Like that!
Caralho, o maluco morreu. Bom. Idiotas. Granada de madeira, o que tem aqui? O que eu preciso?
Let's get started.
Tá. É isso aí. Tadam.
There's so many! Take that! That's it!
Esse idiota aqui mesmo.
Off I go.
Let's get started.
Isso.
This should be easy enough.
Maker's breath. What are these Darkspawn doing ahead of the rest of the Horde? There wasn't supposed to be any resistance here.
Reclamando que não conseguiram lutar, né, irmão?
Hey, you're right. I guess there is a silver lining here if you think about it. At any rate, we need to hurry. We need to get up to the top of the tower and light the signal fire in time. Tyron Loghain will be waiting for the signal.
Tá, meu bom. Vamos logo. Tem aqui nessa sala. Ou vai estar trancado? Aqui. Ou tá trancado, né? Esse jatinho aqui. Fechou.
This should be easy enough.
Não.
As you wish.
Aqui sim.
Let's get started.
Tá, fragmento de espírito.
Let's get started.
Foda-se. Balista.
Darkspawn. Destroy the beast. That's it.
Tudo normal. Fechada. Tá de fogo. Machado é merda, tchau, sai fora. Dinheiro. Mais dinheiro.
On it.
Terceiro andar.
Loghain better be ready to charge as soon as we light the signal. The king is depending on us.
Pois é, amigo. De ossos.
As you wish.
Não vou pegar isso não, cacete. esse aqui, foda-se.
Very well. Is that all you've got? Let's make this quick. On your guard! You had it coming! Only one shall stand!
Joguinho pô de nível. Granada. Casca de ácido, foda-se. A granada.
This should be easy enough.
Dinheiro.
As you wish.
Tá dando, pô.
On it.
Trancado. E aí? Eu quero dinheiro.
Darkspawn. Great.
Caralho, puxou gente pra cacete essa merda. Vou matar esse menininho ali. Tô nem aí. Porra, amigão. E o que? Usa isso aí.
It's either you or me. It's gonna be me.
Puxou o bicho lá da puta que o pariu, amigão.
Here we go.
brushed with death to make you not like death much?
This should be easy enough. As you wish.
Esse anel ali. A outra trancado.
Right. Let's get started. Right. This should be easy enough. Let's get started.
Tem que de interessante. Seta de gelo não. Que ninguém consiga abrir essa merda. Vamos ver.
On it.
It's either you or me. It's gonna be me.
Calma, amigão. Não sei, deixa eu ver. Isso aqui. Isso aqui primeiro.
Ready for action.
Aí, rapaz.
I think we work well together. The beacon.
É foda. A espada longa, tchau esse aqui também. Arco curto, foda-se, arco longo também. Pegar
It's over
tudo.
here.
Pegar
Surely
tudo.
missed the signal. Let's light it quickly before it's too late.
Irmão, calma.
Right.
Celular tribal. Tá. Longo, tchau. E o que? Nossa, preciso disso aqui. Ferro de couro, isso aqui é uma merda, tchau. Vê isso aqui só. Tá. Entender isso aqui.
Sound the retreat.
But what about the king? Should we not...
Do as I command.
Ah lá, seu idiota.
Pull out! All of you, let's move!
Ah, your eyes finally open. Mother shall be pleased.
nome de você.
I am Morrigan, lest you have forgotten, and we are in the wilds where I am bandaging your wounds. You are welcome, by the way. How does your memory fare? Do you remember Mother's rescue?
Sucesso, Rio, pela treva, só se diz na torre.
Mother managed to save you and your friend, though 'twas a close call. What is important is that you both live. The man who was to respond to your signal quit the field. The Darkspawn won your battle. Those he abandoned were massacred. Your friend, he is not taking it well. All dead. Your friend has veered between denial and grief since Mother told him. He is outside by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke.
Algumas
I do not
perguntas.
mind. Take your time. I wonder
Também
that
só.
myself. But she tells me nothing. Perhaps you were the only ones she could reach. I would have rescued your king. A king would be worth a much higher ransom than you.
Muito
I am
obrigado.
practical.
Tá. Já fiz
I
perguntas
agree.
suficiente, valeu.
Tis time you speak with Mother, then be on your way.
Trocado.
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure. Oh, this doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends? Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not?
Vamos ver.
Well, we cannot have all the Grey Wardens dying at once, can we? Someone has to deal with these Darkspawn. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blight. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
That doesn't make any sense. Why would he do it?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The Archdemon.
It is said that long ago, The Maker sent the old gods of the ancient Tevinter Imperium to slumber in prisons deep beneath the surface. An archdemon is an old god awakened and tainted by darkspawn. Believe that or not, history says it's a fearsome and immortal thing, and only fools ignore history. Me, I am just an old woman who lives in the wilds. I know nothing of blights and darkspawn.
Well, whatever Logain's insanity, he obviously thinks the Darkspawn are a minor threat. We must warn everyone this isn't the case.
And who will believe you? Unless you think to convince this Logain of his mistake.
He just betrayed his own king. If Al Eamon knew what he did at Ostagar, he would be the first to call for his execution. I suppose. Al Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help. The Owl would never do what Tan Logain did. I know him too well. I still don't know if Al Eamon's help would be enough. He can't defeat the Darkspawn horde by himself. Of course! The treaties! Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Arl Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
Não, isso é tão fácil assim, não, amigo.
And when is it ever?
It's always been the Grey Warden's duty to stand against a blight. And right now, we're the Grey Wardens.
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens. Now that you mention it, I do have one more thing to offer.
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame. What?
You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears. Her magic will be useful. Even better, she knows the wilds and how to get past the horde.
Have I no say in this?
You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives. Pardon me, but I had the impression that you two needed assistance, whatever the form.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these two must unite for Eldon against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the Blight. Even I.
I understand.
And you, Wardens, do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
Allow me to get my things, if you please.
Tá lá, Sra. Morgan.
I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the Wilds as our first destination. It is not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
You will regret saying that.
Dear, sweet mother, you are so kind to cast me out like this. How fondly I shall remember this moment.
Well, I always said, if you want something done, do it yourself. Or hear about it for a decade or two afterwards.
Do you really want to take her along because her mother says so?
If you worry that I will summon demons and transform into an abomination, I assure you I will at least wait until you are not looking.
I feel better already.
I may have answers. Ask. Tis a small place of little consequence called Lothering. No more than a stop along your Imperial Highway where travelers purchase goods from local farms and smiths. I would go more often were it not for the town's chantry. It makes the village particularly intolerant and unpleasant for a stranger such as me.
A chantry? And they never in all this time thought that maybe you were a witch?
Of course they have. They even called out their Templars once. They found nothing. The real question is how we are going to get your friend past the Darkspawn, is it not?
That's true. We can sense the Darkspawn. Conversely, they can sense us. You won't right away. No. It takes time. We should be able to sneak past smaller groups, but larger ones, or particularly intelligent Darkspawn, will always detect us.
Mother has given me something else for them to smell instead as we pass by. It is important we head out of the wilds, however, not farther in. They come from underground, like an eruption. They broke through deep within the forest, and that is where they will be most concentrated. Farewell, Mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Bah! 'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
Tá. Bom, eu vou encerrar aqui. Valeu quem tá aí. Até ao próximo.